wonderful. Who is the queen of all these cherry fragrances by Tom Ford? I knew about this new release from Tom Ford, the addition of 2 new cherry fragrances on the private blend about, like, I will say a month or so ago, and I couldn't wait to try them because you know, my friends, that Tom Ford Lost Cherry, it is top fragrance for me, a fragrance that I'm pretty sure, 100% sure, I included it on my top fragrances for life. If you haven't watched that video yet, go ahead and watch it. But anyhow, now we have 2 cherry fragrances in addition to the OG Lost Cherry. And this is not a first impression, because if you don't follow me on Instagram, or if you follow me there, thank you so much. If you're not yet, I will highly suggest you to do so. Go and follow me on my Instagram, also at TikTok. But I did an unboxing. So while I was unboxing both of the fragrances, I'm like, let me spray them. And I think I did the good thing, because in a way, it's not a first impression, but rather a more rounded review of each of the fragrances. So let's go first with Tom Ford Electric Cherry. And to be honest with you, this one, it was the one who I was most excited for, because it is described as a playful cherry, a little bit more vibrant. And you know, it's winter time. I have my favorite winter fragrances, one of them obviously Lost Cherry. I'm thinking ahead. I'm already thinking ahead. I'm thinking also about Valentine's Day, and I thought, ooh, something more playful. I like the idea. It also says that it was a fruity floral, and although that may seem a little bit candid, I was pulled in by the notes. Obviously the cherry morello, but also jasmine sambac, which I was thinking, okay, that will bring a little bit of that softness to it. There's also musk, which I also love, because musk usually grounds the fragrance really well, and I was thinking, okay, this is something that sounds attractive to me. But also pink pepper, and pink pepper can bring a different tone to the fragrance itself. So anyhow, let me show you the bottle. Oh my gosh, when you see it. So I ended up getting that 30 ml, the 1 fluid ounces, and this one cost, I think, was $280. If you get the larger size, which is 1.7 fluid ounces, is $390. I will be leaving all the details where to find these fragrances on the description box below, along with everything else from like makeup and jewelry, whatever you see right here. As much as possible, I will put it on the description box below. And I will also put the link to Selfridges, because I know that sometimes we think, if you're here in the US, you're like, oh no, I don't want to pay. It comes from UK. It's going to cost me, like, say $30 for one-time shipping. Make sure, if you plan to go with Selfridges, to sign up for the year shipping, because I think it's like $60, but then every shipment is free. And I'm pretty sure the 1.7 fluid ounces is almost $100 less than what you can find here in the US. So tip right there for you. Anyhow, friends, let's go ahead and spray this baby. I love the bottle. The color of the bottle, it's very kind of like candy apple. A very like youthful kind of, yeah, a youthful kind of bottle to me. Definitely electric cherry. Let me tell you that when you first spray it, definitely you get hit by this beautiful cherry, but not a deep, dark cherry. It's rather very fresh, very angelic. But this is the thing with this fragrance. Oh, it pains me to say it. It's just at the opening that you smell the cherry, because then after that, you start smelling the jasmine, which is beautiful. You still smell the cherry in there, okay? It's gonna stay there, I will say, for perhaps 30 minutes, depending on your chemistry, 30 minutes to an hour top. And then it's gonna start dissipating. I know. And then the pink pepper is present, but in a very subtle way. And I think also in electric cherry, what I'm missing is the ginger. When I read the notes that it had the cherry and the ginger in it, ginger also made me really excited, because it's like, okay, ginger combined with jasmine is not gonna be your typical fruity floral scent, but it's going to be that electric, like the name implies, because it's adding some of that, you know, spicy kind of flavor and scent of the ginger, which I absolutely love. I love ginger so much. Eating it, insane. I'm obsessed with ginger, not only in juices, in food, everything. So to me, ginger is so special, but again, it it, it doesn't get to that point to be like, okay, it is on the opening that everything starts, but then immediately everything kind of like starts winding down. Now, the good thing about Electric Cherry to me is that it's going to be a very beautiful kind of fragrance for spring and summertime, which is something that I was looking forward to. It smells really young, very refreshing, like the description said, very playful, and young in a good way. Not young in terms of like, oh my gosh, I'm spraying like a body spray of cherry on me. No, not at all and whatsoever. But this fragrance is more common. This is a fragrance that you can find easily. Like, it's nothing out of this world. It's not extraordinary. It's not, to me, it's not really what I wish it could have been coming from the private blend from Tom Ford. I mean, like, the opening is magical. It's amazing. But I wish it would stay like this. That, sometimes certain fragrances, I wanna really go into a journey with a fragrance, like to take me to the ups and downs and hills and valleys, and then take me to peaceful places, to romance, and I mean everything, right? A entire journey. But sometimes when a fragrance is so delicate, I wish that it would just stay like that. It is a beautiful fragrance, don't get me wrong. I'm not disappointed about the fragrance itself. It's beautiful. I'm just a little bit like, I was hoping for more from Tom Ford. Also because it doesn't last as long. It lasts me about 4 hours when I applied it yesterday. And that was it. So 4 hours, and you have to spray it with abundance. I will say, ideally, layer it. That to me is going to be super important. Layer it. If you can find a good like body cream that has kind of like a cherry scent, it will be amazing. Or in the other opposite, you can actually mix them in. Now, this is going to be way more potent than Electric Cherry. So I will say just 1 spray of this and maybe 4 sprays of this one. Yes. And that way you can mix it in. Another idea right here is that if you have the new, I have it over there, the new Kayali Love Fest fragrance, which is based of cherry too, you can mix them in, and that will help on the longevity on the fragrance. Although, again, with the Kajali fragrance, I will not say spray it in abundance, just 1 or 2 spray at the most, and then go with more sprays of this one. It is a beautiful fragrance. Honestly, I think that I will appreciate it even more during the spring and summertime. It's perhaps right now my nose is just so into the deeper fragrances because we're right in wintertime. But it is a beautiful fragrance. I just feel like it needed just that cherry need to stay in there. I need to still smell that cherry. Yeah. Now, let's go for Tom Ford Cherry Smoke. Now, to be honest with you, this one was the least one that I was curious about. And you will be like, why? I don't know. Like I said, I was really looking into something for spring and summer with cherry, vibrant, and all of that. And then Cherry Smoke, it was like, okay, another winter fragrance. Not at the right time, although it could be the right timing because, I mean, we are just a step away to Valentine's, and thinking about these beautiful red bottles for a gift, I'm like, don't get me wrong, these are going to be amazing. But anyhow, here it is, Tom Ford Cherry Smoke. I also got it in the 1 fluid ounces, 30 mls, and this is more like deep. It has kind of like a deeper red. It looks close when you see them, but as you can tell, this one is deeper. Just, I mean, obviously because of the name. And this one is described as an addictive, woody, fruity scent. Okay, let me just spray it right here. Let's see. Oh, This is dark, this is intense, this is that dark cherry. Wow. Wow. This is deep. This is this is not playing around. This is full seduction. This is I'm not innocent, excuse me. Move away from here. I'm ready. I'm ready for what's next. Oh, it's so profound and it you know what? I find it that it is kind of a little bit of a combination to me of lost cherry and tobacco vanilla. Although the notes are not alike to tobacco vanilla, also it has olive, and olive brings that a little bit of sharp, dry kind of scent to it, a little bit more obscure, and it also has leather, but the leather is not that heavy leather that is, like sometimes too much, something that feels not really unisex. To me, this is a really well balanced unisex fragrance that is incredible. And cherry smoke also has one of my very favorite notes, which is saffron. Saffron, to me, it does something very particular to a scent that makes it more luxurious, more just just luxurious, more amp up. I don't know what it does, but saffron has that magic on a fragrance that it just makes it even more intriguing, more attractive, more mysterious. It is just a very specific note that every time that I know a new fragrance has saffron, it makes me even more and more curious to try it. It also have apricot, but the apricot, I cannot really scent it that much. Perhaps a little bit of kind of like a velvet note in it that could be from that apricot. And then that woody note is just so pretty. Now, in terms of longevity, I feel that Tom Ford Cherry Smoke lasts me more than Electric Cherry. Like I will say about 6 hours, a little bit plus right there. Beautiful opening, beautiful the way that it sets. Oh, the scent is just incredible, incredible. And again, it can be, the opening is just like so present, so there, so powerful and so incredible, beautiful. This is seduction. This is pure seduction. Pure seduction. Okay, now to tell you, which one reigns supreme here? Let's just put this on the air. Tom Ford Lost Cherry. I mean, it smells so wonderful. I think each of them are designed for different occasions. To me, I would definitely wear, I mean, like, this is Tom Ford Lost Cherry is just an epic fragrance. There's something about it that makes it very attractive. Also have that seduction, sex appeal. It does have that beautiful cherry. On my skin, it lasts a lot longer. Like I will say about 8 hours, a little bit plus, depending on how much I spray, how much I layer too. But it's such a great fragrance, well made, and I think a fragrance that can really take me for, I wouldn't say any occasion, but I don't have to be so specific on the time of the day. Like if it's winter time, I can wear it morning or evening. If it's obviously autumn, I will say more in the evening time. But it's a fragrance that just, it has a certain elegance. The cherry is not a childhood kind of cherry. It's just lovely the way that it's made. While to me, cherry smoke is again is pure seduction. It is attraction. It is just so carnal, so close and intense, and yeah, it just have all those high notes of seduction that you will not really get with Lost Cherry. But I will say if you mix them in, oh my gosh, this will be like a bomb combination. And same thing, combining Lost Cherry, like layering it with Electric Cherry, it will just bring a very special je ne sais quoi, at least for spring and summertime in terms of talking about Electric Cherry. If I will have to rank them. Oh, how to rank them? Who reigns supreme here? Who is the queen of all these cherry fragrances by Tom Ford? Lost Cherry is still the queen. And then second, it will be Cherry Smoke. And then third, Electric Cherry. And don't get me wrong, this, believe me, is not because this doesn't perform. It's just that I feel that I want that cherry scent to linger a little bit more, just so it makes it so special and makes it part of the family. But if you're a person that likes a, you know, like a soft fruity floral scent that is not too much of this and too much of that, that is just balanced right in the middle, I will say definitely, I mean, this could be a perfect, actually, Electric Cherry to me, it could be a really good gift for Valentine's Day, for if you are just in the dating, you know, part of your relationship and you don't know exactly which fragrance to give and you want to give one of these ones. I will say perhaps go with Electric Cherry because it is one that it will please the masses. It's nothing like too wow, too like, oh my gosh, this is scandalous. No, you know, it will just really please the masses. While if you are in that more like, okay, we have been together for X amount of time and you know it's becoming more passionate and whatnot, go with Cherry Smoke. If you want to keep it just in the classy side per se, not that the other ones aren't classy, then go with Lost Cherry. I don't know if that make you more confused or not, hopefully not, but I hope that this video, this review, again, these are not first impressions. I mean, I have worn it yesterday all day long, both of the fragrances, of the new fragrances and Lost Cherry. I mean, you know, friends, if you have been following me, you know how much I love Lost Cherry. So hear me out. I'm giving you my very, very, very honest review and opinion on these new two fragrances from Tom Ford, from the Cherry family. And yeah, that's it. That's it, my friends. I would love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these fragrances? Or which ones you are more drawn to because of the notes, the way that they sound? Let's just continue the conversation on the comment section down below. While you're at it, and if you haven't done so yet, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring the post notification bell because you don't want to miss any of my uploads. Here on this channel, I cover everything beauty, luxury, fashion, makeup, fragrances, skincare, you name it. Also, there are more new fragrances coming. I'm so excited. I saw Carolina Herrera. She's coming with a new flanker of Good Girl Blush, and the notes are intriguing to me, and I'm excited for that too. And many other fragrances coming in this 2023 that, believe me, I'm gonna be picking them up. So I would love for you to come back. And if you're on Instagram and TikTok, I will highly suggest you to go and follow me there. Let's grow our family. That will be amazing. Very, very super important. Please give a like to this video. It's again super important for the YouTube algorithm to know that you will suggest this video to other beauty lovers that they are looking for this type of videos. And if you're not done watching my content, I will be leaving a couple other videos right here that I'm sure you're gonna love. Until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.